Hello, welcome back. This is Kench1913, and we are Let's Playing Gabriel Knight 3, Blood of the Sacred, Blood of the Damned. And so, yeah, last episode, we got some more information about this area, learning some of the members of the different tour group that we're probably going to head on. And let's look at...
It's Jesus and John the Baptist. They look dusty.
Yeah, we got the old Jesus here. Jesus is cool, right? Isn't he cool?
Saint Germain. Never heard of her. Maybe she's the saint of relativity.
Maybe.
Germain. Relative. Oh, never mind.
I don't get it, Gabriel. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe I'm just a Philistine here. Saint Roach.
Saint Roach. Nice legs. Maybe he's the patron saint of Gillette. Never mind.
Oh, come on, Gabriel. You're gonna take one brand over the other? Anyways, let's keep looking at these saints, I guess. We're gonna talk to the guy in just a minute.
Anthony the Hermit. There's a fun-loving guy.
Let's look at him. Yeah, look at him over there. He's a hermit. She's a lady. That guy's writing something. That guy's got a leg. Who's this lady?
Mary Magdalene. What a babe, huh?
Yeah, she's an interesting cat, huh? She was like Jesus' wife or something. Let's talk to this guy.
Hey, how are you? The name's Knight.
Good afternoon, Mr. Knight.
Are you the priest here, or...
People call me the Abbé, yes. The name's Arno. Abbé Arno.
Abbé no. How about this? Can I take this from you? Can I take this from you?
I don't read French.
Can I take this from you?
Hey, I got enough sins already, thanks.
Alright, let's keep talking to him. Let's ask him about the church.
This is quite a place. I haven't seen many churches this, colorful.
I assure you, it is unique. Saint Mary Magdalene's is quite ancient, but Abbé Saunier restored it in the 1890s. It is his spirit you see around you.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, it's pretty colorful for a church.
You don't see churches dedicated to Mary Magdalene very often.
Ah, but the Magdalene cult was quite strong in the old days, particularly in this part of the world.
Oh, yeah? Why's that?
The Magdalene journeyed to the south of France after the death of Jesus. She lived here for many years. In fact, you can visit her remains at a church near Marseille.
Ah, I had no idea.
You know what? Think about this game. I'm wondering if Jane Jensen wrote this before Dan Brown came out with the Da Vinci Code, or
The
what?
Holy Grail has been linked to this area, is that right?
The connection is nearly as old as the Grail legend itself. What have you read on the subject?
Not much. Arthurian legends aren't really my thing. But it's supposed to be a cup that contained the blood of Christ, isn't it?
A vessel that contains the blood of Christ, yes.
Yeah, it could be Jesus' two hands.
Do you think the Holy Grail is behind the treasure of Rennes-le-Château?
It is possible.
Let's ask more about the Grail.
Do you know of anyone in this area that has a particular interest in the Grail?
Pretty much everybody.
Besides myself? No one that I can think of. Of course, the treasure seekers who visit the valley are often interested in the Grail.
Yeah, of course.
What do you mean by the Magdalene cult?
A cult of devotion. It's still quite strong in this area, despite the best efforts of the Catholic Church. Did you know that most of the famous Black Madonna images were not images of the Virgin Mary at all, but of the Magdalene?
Really?
The church wanted to downplay the role of Mary Magdalene, so they called her a prostitute and insisted that all the Black Madonnas were really the Virgin Mary.
Well, maybe Jesus should have went. Maybe Jesus shouldn't have went for a lady with his mom's same name. That's kind of weird, huh?
But the Black Madonnas usually show a mother and child, don't they? If the woman's Mary Magdalene, who's the child?
Excellent question, Mr. Knight.
Jesus' kid. Come on now. You don't think Jesus has boned somebody?
Do you know much about the Templars?
I know the basic history. There are a few Templars buried in the cemetery, no. But, yes. I think I'll refer you to a young scholar staying in the house near the Château de Blanchefort. His name is Larry Chester. He says he's working on a Templar book.
Okay, thanks.
And let me know if he's helpful at all, will you?
Sure.
Yeah, if not, I can behead him for
Do
you.
you think that there's a treasure around here?
Of course there's a treasure, but it will not be found by just anyone. Let those who have ears hear.
Right.
Alright, so that's pretty much it in the church here. I guess you can kind of like look at this thing here.
Madonna and Child. It's kind of a Catholic thing.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up Catholic, but I don't remember a lot of this stuff. I'm not gonna lie to you. And if that's supposed to be...
It's Joseph holding the infant Jesus.
Oh, look at that. That's,
The Magdalene washing Jesus' feet. They just don't make women like that anymore.
I guess not. But yeah, Joe doesn't get enough respect. That Joe. Hey, look, there's a devil.
Nothing like a little satanic imagery to make a church feel cozy.
I do gotta admit that, like, the detailing in this game is pretty good. Alright, now we gotta go to the hotel. Back to the hotel. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. Forward. Okay, we are at the hotel over here. So what you can do in order to bypass Gabriel walking everywhere, you can like literally use the mouse to move and go in we'll go into the hotel now. And now here we are back in the hotel. And I believe we gotta go up the stairs to room 33. That's Mosely's room. We're gonna find out what the hell is he doing here. 31, 29, 31, 21, staff only. Is there like an elevator to the third floor or something? Where the hell? 33 is right here. I wonder why the interior like the 30s and the outerior.
All right, you hairball. What are you really doing here? You didn't know anything about my trip.
I'll tell ya. Don't worry about it.
So-
What about you? Since when do you take European tours?
Hey, you don't know everything about me.
Apparently not.
Anyway, I was here first. So what's your excuse?
So yeah, Mark Hamill is not Mosely in this game. And also, I wanted to mention that this game actually takes place 4 years after Gabriel Knight 2, which takes place like a couple months after Gabriel Knight 1. So let's talk to him about this.
Have you heard a baby crying since you've arrived?
A baby? What the hell are you talking about, Knight? I ain't heard no baby.
I mean, it's nice to hear Mosely again, but...
All right, this is what happened. A couple of weeks ago, Grace and I got this invitation in the mail.
Yeah,
I was passed out for a while. I'm not even sure how long. When I got up, we were at the Cauiza station. The conductor saw the two men get off. They've got to be around here somewhere.
Wow, this is really interesting.
Well, I'm glad you appreciate it.
So what's all this about, vampires? Or did I hear something funny?
Nothing funny about it. The night visitors, Prince James calls them. But
Oh,
they take
vampires.
blood. Sounds like vampires to me.
Yeah, especially...
Oh, you don't believe in that crap, do you?
Yes.
Mose, you have no idea.
You know
Well, the kidnappers are real enough. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna figure out what's going on, that's what. First of all, there's your tour group.
I think you're swinging at an empty plate there.
Y'all got in last night, didn't you? Maybe one of you was on that train. Or maybe someone in your little group is here for a handoff of the kid. It'd be the perfect cover story.
That is true.
You're right. It's possible.
Maybe
or
it's
maybe
you.
not. Which is why I gotta go check out the area too, soon as I get some wheels.
So this is a real Schottenjäger case, huh? What's going on with that whole thing? And, what about Grace?
I'll tell you. Don't rush me.
So yeah, apparently the people are vampires. Let's ask about Grace.
Gracie's doing fine since you asked.
A bet. Huh? Huh? Come on. The two of you alone in the Alps.
We're not sleeping together.
What? Did he get chewed off in your last case or what?
Oh, I don't know. We've come close a couple of times, but I get all freaked out or something.
You're starting to worry me, bud.
Look, Gracie's a doll, but she's living with me. If I slept with her and then I changed my mind, what would I do? Throw her out?
Why don't you just marry her, Nat?
Oh, God.
You can
I
make
forgot. You're allergic.
You can make
Even
more
if I
shot
did want to get married, I'm not sure it would be Gracie. She's like a chair, you know? Say you see this really great chair, and you like the chair, and your mother likes the chair, and everyone says you should buy the chair, but you know that if you take it home, everything else would have to go. You know, like the chair is Louis XIV, and the rest of your place is IKEA.
Well, bud, I hate to say it, but you better start cooking or get out of the kitchen. Because you keep farting around, and somebody might just beat you to it.
Oh, does that mean that Mosely likes Gacy?
Mose, do you know anything about the Holy Grail?
The Holy Grail? No, not really. Why? What do you know about the Holy Grail?
Me? Not much.
Only what I've seen in Indiana Jones movies.
About this Schottenjäger thing. You know, we had that big case last year.
Yeah, I seen your book.
Oh,
A
maybe
Brutal Beast. God, what a sick freaking mind you got.
Maybe it's only 1 year after.
Yeah. Anyway, since then, Grace and Gerda have been getting all organized on me. Gracie even did this computer program called Sydney. It's supposed to help when we're in the field. Of course, I'll never use it, but I can't tell her that.
Uh-huh. And I've noticed you're looking a little toned there, huh? Huh?
Yeah, I've been working out. Grace says I need to be in shape to chase the bad guys. I point to you as an example in the contrary. Then she points out that you never get the bad guys.
I'll take that
Oh,
mostly.
hi. Glad to see you haven't lost your butt-stupid sense of humor. So, did you ever find out how your family got into this whole thing in the first place?
No, the journals go way back to 900 AD, and it looks like it was an old family tradition even then. I don't know. Grace found a few other groups of shadow hunters, and they seem pretty decent. There's a whole ashram in India where they train monks for this kind of thing. Grace has been bugging me about going.
Why don't you?
Shit. I'm not a Lost Horizons kind of guy.
I see what you mean. Well, no point getting all serious about it.
Screw you, mostly.
Well, what about the guys from like Brazil and whatever?
So, how'd you find out about this tour anyway?
I read about it in a travel magazine.
Sure.
A travel magazine? Since when do you read travel magazines?
What? Like you're the only one that can go running off to Europe? I'm pretty cosmopolitan myself, you know.
Cosmos pollutant is more like it.
Oh, ha. Why don't you go write some dialogue, smartass? Get it out of your system.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess this only takes place 1 year after that. I was reading somewhere it took place 4. But, what was I going to say? Yeah, you know, Mosely, he's a welcome addition to this game, for sure.
So, what about the treasure of Rennes-le-Château? You have a theory?
Not really.
Madeline says everybody has a theory.
Oh, that Madeline. Whew. Oh, what a babe, huh?
Yeah.
Alright, what else do you know about
Wait a minute. You never said what you think about the treasure. Is that why you came to find the treasure?
I don't know about that. Find out about it, maybe. Sure, it seemed like a lark.
But what do you...
Speaking of Madeline, now, don't you just love that kind of tough girl thing she's got going? Man, ooh.
I wasn't speaking about Madeline. I was talking about the treasure.
Oh, nice area, though, isn't it?
Interesting, Mosely.
Now, you didn't see the kidnappers in the area last night, did you?
Now, the guys you saw on the train both had long hair pulled back in ponytails, and they had this trunk with air holes. Nope, haven't seen anything like that since I got here.
Well, did they pale? Anything else?
I can't think of anything to talk to Mose about at the moment.
What's the soda here, man?
Ugh, that's what maids are for. From the look of the floor, I seriously doubt there's anything in the closet. That's probably the bathroom in there.
Oh. I thought that was the exit. Hey, look, he's got his coat.
God, is he still wearing that gold blazer? I can't believe it hasn't fallen to shreds by now. Must be all those tough polyester fibers.
I'm gonna take off. You want to look around with me this afternoon?
This afternoon? Nah, I got some things to do.
What could you have to do? You're on vacation.
I brought some work with me. Yeah, you know, a cop's work is never done.
Never started even.
Oh, by the way, would you mind not mentioning to anyone that I'm a cop?
What?
People just get kind of weird. You know, I want to be an average Joe for once. Come on.
Mose, I've got news for you. You can't get any more average.
Yeah, that's
Not.
true.
All right. Mum's the word.
Thanks. See you around?
Yeah. See ya.
Let's take this cup here. I don't know why, I just feel like I should take that cup. Alright, yeah, see, I didn't hear any noise while I was out in the room. Maybe I gotta go in there again? I don't know.
I've seen enough of that room for the moment. It already has that eau de Mosely scent going.
Maybe I screwed up. I wonder if I could skip dialogue. Apparently I screwed up. Let's try something. Let's see if we can skip dialogue. Actually, let's do this. Let's exit. Let's save our game. Hints. I'll call it Gabriel Knight 3C. Now let's go. I want to see something. Restore. Alright, if I can quickly talk to these guys, like I'm gonna, and if that's the case, I'll get back to where Mosely is, and then I'll meet you back where I was.
Hey, how are you? The
No.
name's Knight.
Good afternoon.
You can't. Oh no, maybe you can. Okay. Oh, you can.
Do you... What do you... But... Do you... To...
All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the hotel. I want to try something. Hurry up, Gabriel. Oh, you can hit the escape button to quick travel or whatever. That's good to know. Alright, so I want to try something. What the hell? Alright. There's no glass there. So let's knock on the door.
All right, you hairball.
Oh, look, see? There we go. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is let's save our game. I'm gonna call it C. Alright, now I wanna do something. Alright. Gabriel suggested the member of the tour mostly asked about Grace. Noises can be heard in the hall outside while Gabriel's talking to Mosely. Exit the conversation. So let's talk to Mosely.
Have you? All right. This is what happened. Grace.
All right. Let's exit the conversation. How do you sneak up? Let's go see who's at the door.
Shh.
There, yep, see, I messed this up. Sure, Emilio.
What are you doing?
Oh, nothing.
Alright, so yeah, and let's keep talking to Mosely. We already talked to him about pretty much everything.
Mo.
And that's about it. So yeah, we have to do that in order to catch Emilio.
I don't think I'd see any more if I did it again.
Now we're done here.
I'm gonna take off.
And let's take this glass so he can't sneak. He can't do that shit again. There we go. Now I did right by me. Or whoever, I guess. Anyways, let's save it again. There we go. Alright, so we did that. Get Emilio's glass from the table and walk to the lobby. Open the door and exit the hotel. So now let's get the hell out of here. So that's good to know. If I hit the escape button, I can just escape the. I can just escape. All right, so there we go. We made it to the first day. Next part of the day. Apparently, it's done in 2-hour blocks. All right, so now we are done.
A bike, man, I need one of those.
Yeah, how can we get one of them bikes? Yeah, alright, so we go to the bike rental shop, which is to the right when we get out of here. Yeah, there was a bike rental shop right here. And, yeah. Alright. Talk to the man in the shop, ask about renting a moped. Hello, sir. Can I rent a moped?
Hey, how you doing? I want to rent a bike.
Does he not understand English, or did my game freeze? I think my game froze. Anyways, I guess I'll stop here. In the next episode, we'll pick up renting a bike. I've been Kenshin1913. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.